Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're just going to have another look at the Ethereum trade that I've been chasing. So if you like the sound of that, stick around. But first, all I ask in exchange for the content is that you give the video a like and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. So with that out of the way, let's get on with it. Okay, so here we are on the chart. This will look familiar if you've seen the previous video. I'm not going to run through all this again. If you want to know what's going on here, just have a look at the previous video on Ethereum. So we've come down here, and on the fifth wave, we've had a bit of an overshoot there. In Elliott wave theory, this is called a overthrow. Okay, so we've had an overthrow here. If I bring up the volume here, so the volume sort of gets in my way a little bit there, but if I bring up the volume there, you see it's on high volume, so that's pretty typical in Elliott wave theory. I'm just going to bring up, this is from the Elliott wave principle by Frost and Preacher. Okay, it's one of the most famous books on Elliott wave theory. Although not so illustrated in figures 115 and 116, fifth wave of diagonal triangles often end in a throwover. Okay, so that's what we're talking about there. These are the typical drawings that you see. Okay, they don't show the throwover, but they do quite often occur. And also it says down here, the pattern always ends in a spike of relatively high volume when a throwover occurs. So if we just go back to our chart here, what have we got? We've got a bit of a throwover, we've got the high volume. So it sort of fits in with the theory there. So we've got the 5 wave count down, and now we're looking like we're going to start heading up. So what we're looking for now is something I've discussed a few times in previous videos, is the difference between corrective waves and impulsive waves, right? So this is a really perfect example, and it's really about the steepness of the price action, right? So here we've got a very steep move to the downside, okay, and then here we've got a shallow move, okay, so impulsive, corrective. All right, so the trend is down, okay, the trend is going in the direction of the impulsive moves, right, and the corrective moves are counter trend. Okay, we expect them to reverse. All right, so well, this is a triangle. Triangles are sideways, but it's a pullback, right? Okay, then we have another impulsive move. All right, and now what's happening here? Well, until proven otherwise, this is a corrective move. It hasn't gotten impulsive, if you ask me. Okay, it's not steep enough. Bring this chart up a bit. So what do we want to see to prove that this is an impulsive move? And that's what we want. We obviously want Ethereum and Bitcoin as well to start making impulsive moves to the upside. So and we want those to translate into impulsive moves on the higher time frames, right? So like an impulsive move on the 15-minute time frame doesn't mean a lot in terms of the overall direction of the market, but obviously it needs to get impulsive on the smaller time frames first, right? So first of all, I want to see this break, right? So we developed quite a good bit of structure here, or a good support resistance level when we tested it 1 2 3, drop through. Okay, and now we're coming back. We've had one test, and we've got like a little level here that I've just highlighted there. So we're sort of caught in a little range here. All right, and we really want to see this break and retest. So that's the first thing we're looking for, to break that. Second thing, obviously, we're looking to break that. And the third thing I want to see is I want to see this get steep. All right, so if we look at this here as the beginning of a pattern itself, right? So this would be 1 2. Okay, and it could be that this is 1 2 here, and then it goes 3 4 5. Okay, and then that is a 1, and then it comes down to another 2, because we have waves within waves, right? Patterns within patterns. Okay, so if I just grab the parallel channel tool here, and if we say this is 1 2, right? So I'm going to take the beginning of wave 1 to the extreme of wave 2 there, like that, and then drag it over to the extreme of wave 1, right? It's going to change the color of that. Actually, I might just get rid of it altogether. Okay. This is what's called the base channel of the move, right? Once we get out of this channel, we can now consider this to be an impulsive move to the upside rather than a correction. If it was just a correction, if it remains like this, then at some point we're going to expect it to reverse and for the downtrend to continue, right? We get an ABC in here or something, followed by a continuation of the downward trend. But if we were to break out of this, then the move is starting to look impulsive, right? And then we'd be starting to look at it as a 1 2 3 4 5 waves up, right? New trend. Anyway, that's the video I've got for you guys tonight. If you got any questions, just put them down in the comments. I hope this has been informative, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.